Hey guys, what's going on? It is Franchise Guy, and I'm back here with another episode of the CardinalSim. And as promised, this one's going to be the season recap and playoff video. So let's go really quick through the divisions here. AFC North, the Steelers win it at 11-5. And there you go. There's the rest of it. The Titans get home field advantage throughout the AFC playoffs with a 13-3 record. The Texans and Jaguars are your two wild cards at 11-5. Colts very much bottom feeders. The Patriots win the AFC East at 8-8. It's crazy, and the Patriots continue their dominance. 9-7. The Chargers win the West at. NFC North, Packers and Vikings will both make the playoffs at 9-7. Bears get left out at 9-7. Falcons home field throughout 13-3. The Saints go 12-4 and do not get a playoff. Well, they do not get a division. They will be playing a road playoff game at 12-4. Look at the Panthers, 8-6-2. Obviously, probably tied with the Buccaneers at some point. Giants might have tied with the Eagles, 8-7-1. They will win the division at over the Redskins. And the West is obviously won by the Seahawks at 12-4. We came in third in the division at 6-10. A lot of points scored for us, but so many points against us. Just did not work out the way we wanted it to. As a matter of fact, let me take a look here. Points for 11th. We're 11th in points for, but we gave up the fourth most points in the league, so that's not good. All right, there you go. We're going to go ahead and take a look right now. First off, we'll recap our season. Okay, there's our preseason. We went 4-0. There you go. Proof that preseason means nothing. Then again, I do turn the injuries off in preseason, but still. We went 4-0. Then we lose to the Lions. We lose to the Falcons. We lose to the Seahawks. We finally get a win here against the Chiefs. Eli Manning had to start playing probably around here sometime. I traded for him as Sutherland got hurt. And then we lose to the Cowboys, the Bears by 2 points, the Rams by 2 points. We beat the Raiders and then lose to the Niners by 2 points. So 3 2-point losses and a win there. Then 2 wins in a row. Rams and Vikings, 2 road wins. And a kill by the Packers, a kill against the Chargers on the road. Loss to the Seahawks, a win on the road against the Broncos, and a loss to the Niners. So let me see some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We won 5. We won 6 games, and 4 of them were on the road. So only 2-6 at home this season. All right, here are the playoff games. Jaguars will play the Chargers. The Vikings will go play the Packers. Nice divisional matchup. The Texans will go to New England, and the Saints will go to New York to play the Giants. So good games coming up. Let's take a quick look at the final season statistics for our team and then the NFL. So here you go. Like I said, Eli Manning played a lot of games. Eli Manning had to come in and play games played 17. He played in every game. He played at least in every game. Sutherland played in 6, and Matt Moore played in 12. That's crazy. I gotta look at the actual. Is there a general here? No, there isn't. I wanted to see how many he started. Let me see. I might be able to get it out. General. Here we go. It just says games. He played in 17. So he must have played the Giants and us in 1 week or something. I have no idea. It's not giving me really what I want. This is season. Oh, this is all year. Okay. This. Oh, this is. Ooh. Then he had 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And then he did not play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He played in 10 games. Basically, he had a start for us. But 20 touchdowns, 5 interceptions is not bad for an old man coming in. Sutherland had 9-5. So Eli definitely played better. Matt Moore, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions in his short time. Jamal Charles ran for 791. He had to play a bunch of games as well. David Johnson went down for about 6 weeks. David Johnson, 662 with 5. Jamal Charles had a lot of touchdowns, 14. Carlos Williams picked up 3. Sutherland picked up 2 on the ground. Receiving, there he is. Cordero Patterson, I knew he was going to be up there. 13, 22, and 11 touchdowns. He had a great year. Driver had a decent year, 787, 3. Better year than I thought he was having. And Sands, 775 and 4 touchdowns. He had a couple games where he was just amazing. Goodwin, Weston, a couple of these guys, just Barrett, a little lower than I wanted him to be, but not terrible. The blocking actually held up. 23 sacks is not terrible. It was not bad. Hatcher leads with 164 tackles. Winters does very well. Jefferson, Golden, and Sims all had over 90 tackles. Sacks, 7 for Golden, 6.5 for Hill, 4 for Ndici, 2 for Winters, Ridgeway, and Bo Allen. 1.5 for Wolf, and 1.5 for Austin Johnson, and 1.5 for those 3 fellas right there. Interceptions, Pat Pete had 5. Ego Sims, I told you he had a bunch. He had 3. Matthew 1, Buchanan 1, and Bethel 1. Forced fumbles, 2 by Winters. Allison and Hatcher all picked up. Bethel, Hill, and Wolf with fumbles that weren't, and Jefferson and Dangerfield with fumbles that were picked up. Any safeties for us? 1 by Mason Winters. Any touchdowns? No, absolutely not. Okay. All right, kicking, Cairo Santos, 52 out of 54 extra points and 12 out of 16 field goals. He wasn't that good. Kick returns, Cordell Patterson had 1 punt return touchdown. Now, to see who was leading in the NFL real fast. Here we go, Aaron Rodgers, 46-32. Bortles right behind that, and there's the rookie Cade Cleveland for the Bears. They did not make the... Did they make the playoffs? I think they did. No, it was the Vikings and the Packers, right? I don't remember. Okay, yeah, it was the Vikings and the Packers. There's Osweiler, like that'll ever happen. Mariota, Drew Brees, a little low for him. 42 touchdowns for Matt Ryan, 35 for Rodgers, 34 for Mariota, 33 for Stafford, 31 for Wilson. There's the rookie Cade Cleveland doing very well. Case Keenum starting for the Saints, and they made the playoffs. So it can happen to anyone. Brock Osweiler leads the league in interceptions. We didn't have any of these guys. Only 5 for both of our guys, which would have been 10, which still would have been pretty low. Zeke Elliott, of course, for the win. Here's all your 1,000-yard rushers. Touchdowns, 19 for Zeke. That's a lot. He's definitely going to be. Charles might have some consideration with that 14. All right, let's see. Cordero, 4th in the NFL in receiving yardage. I'll show you all of your 1,000-yard receivers. Here they all are. You can pause it if you want to really see it. Here's Jordy Nelson, Julio Jones, and Jimmy Graham, the only guys to catch more touchdowns than Cordell Patterson. He is most definitely in the Pro Bowl. Thank God we didn't have any of these guys on our team. Our leader had like 9, so that's not bad. Okay, Hatcher leads in tackles. 24 sacks for Brandon Graham. That would break the NFL record if it really happened. Okay, here we go. Harris Jr., Weddle, Khalil Mack, I'm surprised did not come in with a lot of sacks this season. Obviously, it's usually 4. If it was 5, I would be crazed. All right, I'm just taking a look. Anybody get more than 1 touchdown? No. Kicking, I'm not concerned about. Punting, I really don't care. Just want to kind of check out any weird stats that there could be, like punt returns, kick returns. 2 for Ty Montgomery. Did he add a punt? 2 for Sammy Watkins. Ty Montgomery get a punt return. So, no. So 2 touchdowns in the return game is the most. Let's take a look at the yearly awards. Matt Ryan is your MVP. There's the other people in consideration, including the rookie Cade Cleveland. Mike Mularkey is your coach of the year. Oh yeah, that's right. The Bears went 9-7 and didn't make it. That's kind of sad for them. All right, let's take a look at the NFC. This is our side of the place here. Matt Ryan wins Offensive Player of the Year. We got nobody in there. Defensive Player of the Year, we did have Hatcher in there. We did have him. He didn't win. That went to Foster. Cade Cleveland wins Offensive Rookie, but Sands right there in second place. Would have been nice to see him win it. Mason Winters wins Defensive Player of the Year, though. Or Defensive Rookie. You go Sims, DeJean Hill, and Felix Allison all followed. So a lot of defensive rookies making impacts. Best quarterback is Matt Ryan. Eli Manning was in consideration. Best running back Zeke Elliott. Jamal Charles at 10th. They're just trying to make me feel good. Jordy Nelson wins, but Cordero at 4. Best O-lineman. We did not have one, and a Falcon beats the Cowboys. Brandon Graham, of course, was going to win that. For D-line, best linebacker was Brown. We did not have a man in consideration. Best DB, Keanu Neal. Pat Pete is there at 7. Best kicker, Santos at 10. So there you go. There is your recap. So let's go through this first week of the playoffs, see how it goes. We will take you straight through to the end, show you the Pro Bowl. I don't know. We're at about 12 minutes now. Should be probably around a 15-minute video. We'll see. All right. Playoff schedule. So the wild card. The Jaguars take the Chargers down 37-31. Predictable. Minnesota beats Green Bay. That is not predictable. 40-23. This is another not predictable one where the Texans beat the Patriots 38-23. And the Saints beat the Giants 30-20. So all of the road teams win. The wild card teams winning, and they get in there in the second round where the Jaguars play the Titans. Nice divisional matchup. Vikings and Falcons, Texans, Steelers, and Saints, Seahawks. So that is all too familiar. Let's see. Let's see who gets those wins. As we will move forward. The next episode will be the ever hyped off season. The third. Is it third? Third off season. Okay. I think it's the third off season. I'm messing up here. Okay. Anyways, I need to concentrate. Here we go. Divisional round. Jacksonville takes care of Tennessee, as predictable as it is for Madden to do that. 35-14. Atlanta wins 31-9. The Steelers win 35-30, and the Saints win 20-13. So one home team, one away team, which is usually kind of what happens in real life. So we move on to Jaguars, Steelers, and Saints, Falcons. A lot of interesting matchups could come from that. So we are now going to advance to Pro Bowl week, where we will get to see if any of our guys made the Pro Bowl. I fully expect Cordero Patterson to be there. And, I mean, it's possible we could have some others, but let's see. All right, here we go. We're looking. You can look at the AFC if you like. I'm going to look at the NFC here and let you know if we have anyone. Cordero Patterson makes it as the last receiver in somehow. I don't know why he's the last one chosen. But at least he makes it. I'd rather have him in there than not have him in there. And I don't think we have anyone else. Wow, we don't. Okay, so there you go. That's your answer. Cordero Patterson makes it. No one else does. We're going to advance to the Super Bowl, which we didn't look who's in it yet. But I will show you who's in it right now. Playoff schedule. There you go, Steelers Saints. Steelers beat the Jaguars. Doesn't happen very often in here. Bortles loses to Big Ben. I'm telling you, it doesn't happen. There you go. They usually love the Jaguars, but Antonio Brown with a ton of receiving yards. Sammy Coates did well. They win. And then the Saints take down the Falcons. Mike Glennon had to play. Matt Ryan got hurt early. Bryce Petty. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions in the NFC Championship game. Brandon Cooks ran amok. So did Julio Jones. But ultimately, we're going to have a Steelers-Saints Super Bowl. That's kind of interesting. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and do the ending of my outside linebacker looks here. These guys are really any good, to be honest. I'll look. I'll see right here. There's nobody there. All right, we'll look at safety next. Okay. Anywho, there we go. Let's advance and see who wins the Super Bowl, and then you guys will get the off-season video on the next episode. Okay. And the Steelers have beaten the Saints in the Super Bowl. They were the team with their real quarterback, so there they go. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions for Roethlisberger. Bryce Petty, the quarterback in the Super Bowl. No touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That's not going to get it done. That's the complete opposite of what he did in the NFC Championship game, and Le'Veon Bell destroyed them. Brandon Cooks did well, but Darius Green, Antonio Brown, it was too much. It was too much for the Saints. So the Steelers are your Super Bowl champions. That concludes that season of the CardinalSim. We will go into the season number 4 of this in the next episode, starting with the 2018 off season, which you see on the screen now. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like what you saw, please hit that like button. Let's smash that like button. And also, if you are new to the channel and you are just checking this out for the very first time, please subscribe. We got plenty more stuff coming. If you did like what you saw, it did hold your attention, no reason not to subscribe. And that way you will be able to always know when something new pops up. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll